So I am Estelle. I'm from France, and I asked my horsemanship teachers in France where would be the best place where I could go in the US to learn more about horsemanship and stockmanship. And they all had the same answer, and they told me, like, go ride with Martin Black. So here I am. In France, I mostly did trail rides until 2 years ago. And then I started getting interested in horsemanship and Western riding, and it turned into a passion thing. I wasn't nervous when I arrived here, and I was pretty sure that, not knowing me and not knowing how I would ride, and that Martin would just have me ride a horse that would be safe for me to ride. I've ridden many horses because I really wanted to get as many opportunities as I could to feel different horses, and I learned something different from each of them. And I really loved this opportunity that Martin gave me to ride all these amazing horses. I have many favorite horses, several ones. I have Spider, who's my favorite horse to ride out in the desert and in the mountains. He never gets tired, he's always happy to go. I have Scoot, who's my favorite horse to do fun things, like sorting cattle. He's really sensitive, he's a really nice horse to ride. There's Frosty, who's my favorite to do cutting exercises on, and the list could go on and on. I was a bit nervous when I first arrived about using gear that I wasn't used to. On my first day, I got to ride in a hackamore, and I told Martin, I'm not sure, maybe I should start doing that next year. And he said, well, do you know left and right? I said, well, yeah, so it should be fine. And I really enjoyed just taking this first step in the first day. And then I got to ride in the terrain, and then I said, it's going to be complicated, so many ramps, and it's really pretty, but I'm not sure I can do it. But once again, Martin just convinced me to just try it, and I really enjoyed that. And I also rode several horses straight up in the bridle, and using all these different types of gear has been an amazing learning opportunity for me to be able to feel what you could get out of each different type of gear. And I also learned that with different horses I would feel better using one than the other, and they would respond in a more precise way to me. And well, it's been a really great experience to be able to do that. So I had a little cattle experience, so I knew basic stuff like flight zone and balance point, and I really wanted to, it was one of my objectives to learn more about that with Martin. I had no roping experience, but I figured that if you're gonna learn, you should learn from the best. So I was happy to learn from Martin. The first thing we worked on with the rope was learning how to swing it. And my shoulder got really sore, but it's really cool to learn because you can do it anytime you have a few seconds, and you can just practice. You can even practice without a rope anywhere you want. That was really cool. And the next step was to learn how to dally. We did lots of exercises, first using a trunk as a fake calf, then the Hot Wheels, and I got to practice on calves Martin has a unique way to push us out of our comfort zone. Like, it's as if he knows like where we feel comfortable and how to just make us take these extra steps that will push us out of our comfort zone, but will be amazing learning opportunities. And I really enjoyed that a lot, like trying new things. Yeah. Every time I felt like I needed help, somehow Martin appeared magically to help. So I felt really safe and comfortable, and I felt that I could also, what was really important to me was to be able to try things and not be afraid of making mistakes. Because every mistake you make is a learning opportunity, and I really like that. That's the way Martin teaches us. So we spent 2-day adventure in the mountains with Martin. It was like the mountains, the landscapes, the canyons, everything's so beautiful out here. It was just amazing to ride through all these amazing, well, all these beautiful places. And I had Spider, my favorite horse, to do these kind of things on, and it was amazing to be able to trot for long periods of time in the desert country. I'm so happy about the progress I've made here. I feel like I'm a different rider, and even almost a different person than the person I was when I first arrived. And of course I learned a lot in the 3 weeks I was here, but I also see plenty of more learning opportunities, and I really want to come back and keep learning more.
How do you like the sourdough pancakes?
I love the sourdough pancakes.